What's up, suckers? I wanted to show you what I was working with. This is the pot. It actually had 3 different kinds of succulent, like cactus succulents in it. And since it was at a different location, they have since died, unfortunately, and this one's rather dried out, so I am going to have to try to salvage what I can, but it's laying down. It's taking it out. So this is quite dry. I will never, again, put my fingers on something that's dead because of the amount of splinters that I came away with from the previous time I did it. But yeah, so this is its root base. That one is over here. These ones are down here, quite in the middle. So we're gonna have to figure that out together. So let's do this. Step number 1. Gloves. Because again, I will never just grab something that's half dead, half alive and think, I'll be safe. I won't be. I will lose my fingers. Alright, step number 2 is to find something to transplant it into. It's looking rather big, but my concern is that when I pull it away, I'm going to either have root rot or it's just going to be completely decimated, where I'm going to have to pull off what is green and then go from there. So kind of have what I can do and what I should do trapped in my mind. But I think what I can do is just bring it to a station. What I should do is bring it to a station in something. Oh! One of my skulls. Cool. Put that in there. Alright. Cookie tray. It's a brownie tray. Let's do this. Let's go make some brownies. Is this even gonna work? No. Of course not. I'm gonna have to pause you, transfer you. Yeah, oh well. Alrighty, now you're down here. And so is she. Okay, let's do this. Have any of you watched Alton Brown? Because that's what I feel like. You're super up high, I'm super down low. Oh, and one of the cats is trying to play with your leg, so watch out. She's got teeth. Alright, I've already taken a shower. I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, I am going to start by just taking a giant scoop and figuring it out later. What am I going to put in this guy afterwards? I don't know. I don't have anything that's big enough that should be transferred. My first ever succulent I started with was about like 3 florets big, quite puny if you ask me. When I first bought it, I bought it from Berkeley Botanical Gardens. I bought it for $6. I thought, yeah, it'll probably stay small because I'll keep it in something to keep it small. But lo and behold, here she is. That is not small. You lied. Also, this plant now, when you go back to Berkeley Botanical Gardens, is actually $18. So I really got this for a steal. Unfortunately, the cats dropped some things inside, so I'm also having to play with a dead pickup. But oopsies. Alrighty, I've got my brownie tray of plants. So let's walk over here together. Watch out for the cats, please. They will get to you. They are trying so hard to get to my succulents anyways. That was pretty smooth, huh? Putting it down there. Yeah. All right. Together, let's figure this out. Remember, put gloves back on. All right. You're going to be my assistant. Hold on. Let me. Which direction are you sitting? What are you seeing? Oh, that's right. I put you on the other side. Don't worry about it. Just ignore this. You have an astigma. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this together. What on earth am I looking at here? Okay. That's definitely dead, and that's squishy, so it's root rot. That's got a baby on it, though, so I think I can pull this part. Oh, perfect. And look at that. It's a clean break. Awesome. Okay. So that is plant number 1. I'm going to be so soft with it. These ones I love because they're reduced spines, so they're not nearly as thick. That is really going to bother me. I'm so sorry. I should have checked that before I started. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, audience. There you go. Now it's not that big of a deal. Yay! Get you a little bit closer. This is ASMR. I'm filming for you. I really don't like that. Okay. Part number 2. Again, same idea. Just going to boop. That is rather damaged. This bottom one may not do well. I will need to keep an eye on it. Okay. But so far, okay. These guys are definitely dead. This one, same thing. Carefully. Again, another one. Which direction? That way. Okay. This one is definitely what will give you, see how it's all spiky like that? So that will definitely give you the splinters that you don't want. So we're tossing that straight into the toss bag. Again, very clean break. I don't see how that won't regrow. And then anything else green? A tiny one. Kind of squishy though. Gotta pay attention to that. I'm going to pinch it at the bottom. And brand new break. It should calcify, solidify. And then, yes, pay attention to anything else. So this also can go, boom, in my trash bag of dead things. Okay, now I do have a few that I can salvage. I think, yeah, that one's good. Green. Now you're probably asking, how do I know the difference? That is very brown. Dead. And that is very green. Alive. Okay. Anything else? I don't see. That one's definitely... Okay, done. Thanks so much for that. Alrighty. Now, your next question for me is obviously going to be, what do we plant this in? Because it has to be tall enough, and obviously bigger than that. And I really don't have much around. Well, actually, I do have something. And I've already used it on something before. So, quite gapey. And I have a bunch of babies, but I kind of want to keep them all together. This tapers in a lot more than that brown one does. So that's what I'm using. So just to get a base layer in, I am going to start with soil. This is one of those things that right now there are absolutely no roots on this guy. There are holes on the bottom of the pot, but I won't be watering for quite a long time. There's a hiding cat back there. Hi, Bubba. Hi. So that's what we're doing with this guy. So I'm just going to be making sure. Hi. Hello. Oh, I made a mistake. He doesn't care. Okay. So, so careful, especially with this one. I am going to lean this up against the side just to make sure that it doesn't lay down. Yep. You guys knocked that over. Very sad. Very sad indeed. This one's stuck to all the other ones. Okay. This one has a very clean break, but again, I don't want to, like that. I don't want it laying down. So I'm going to find a way to stand it up. It's going to sit close to the bottom. I'm going to pinch it right there. Because the rest of these are too small. There, see? That side could use a little bit more soil to ultimately hold it. Yeah, watch out, Bubba. I gotta save this guy. I am crunching all over the place. Oh, buddy. Don't sit on them. And again, next one down. Make sure that you're putting it in break side down. Don't want it break side up, because then all those little nubbies on the top will be buried. This is the hardest part. With whoa! Hey, watch that tail. That tail is dangerous. Alrighty, again. Break side down. Bubba! Dude. No! Now it's falling. And I can't stop it. There we go. And then this is really complicated. Especially now that you're sitting here, dude. Don't. Don't. No thank you. No thank you. How do I plant these guys? That is the question, huh? Alright, let's see what I'm looking at here. Oh! Found the marble. Again. Oh! They're attached to a hair. Oh! That's making so much sense now. Alright. Yeah. I was like, why do they keep jumping? Okay, again. Point side down. Point side down. Point side down. Now, crunch again. This is the rest of that soil that I made. Can I scoop enough to bury and stabilize? Again, just tapping. There we go. That is going to be what we'll do for now. Again, no watering immediately. I'm going to pay attention to this guy. Oh, also from the previous video, I said that I was looking for that cactus head. I found it. So, it's in its own pot for now. I am going to figure out if I can just regrow it. But the break was clean enough that I think everything else should be fine. He's just sitting in a shallow amount of soil, but he's touching the bottom, so. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I end up. Come on. Well, now you're not touching the bottom, and I'm starting to think you were lying to me the whole time. Yeah, so we'll just... There we go. That's better. I'll just keep an eye on him. See what happens. Cool. You are such a good eye. There we go. Yeah. So again, these guys are not going to be watered for quite a bit. So these ones over here have roots. This one has roots. These ones have roots. So this is a good tray. These ones do not have roots. The tall one and the little baby in there. And then these two pots that I just did tonight don't have roots. So we're just going to be maintaining our eye on the prize. Like this guy. His prize is pets. Oh yes, my baby boy. Do not jump on my plants, okay? Oh, you also don't need those. That's dangerous. Anyway, that was so much fun. Thanks for being my eyes. It's like that game where your friend puts their arms around you and then has to be... Yeah. Alright. Peace out, suckers.